As the Lima flight team breaks into an Immelman break for landing, Greg Kingston Smith will be joining us back here shortly.
Existence. Total Mustang production was 15,576 airplanes. Fewer than 150 of these still remain. The design of the B-51 was so successful that redesignated the F-51, the Mustang continued in service to the United States Air Force into the early days of the Korean War. The last military B-51s were mustered out of service in South America in 1985. There goes your F-15 taxiing by with Captain Matt Fields. He's waving to you, waving the seat breakout, the great big door out there behind the cockpit. Give you another wave as he goes down the line there. That FF on the tail means Langley Air Force Base or the 1st Fighter Wing. All right, here you go. Here's a beautiful photo pass away, and I mean, that is just locked in.
Takeoff for the high-speed pass. An interesting side note to today's flight.
I'm just monitoring the power into the aircraft. break here. I'm just going to take a little boat and then we'll... That is some formation flying, guys. I'm cheating like you. All right, now wait a minute. We're going to take the final boat down here. Okay, guys, hold on a second. No, we're still going to take the final boat. I'm going to really pay attention this time. Man. And there aren't two people on Earth that have more fun flying than they do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm going to do what I do every time the Blue Angels fly. I'm going to ask you...
Execute a high-performance climb with the aircraft in a 45-degree nose-up attitude. The C-130 Hercules, built by the Lockheed Aircraft Company. The precision techniques of naval aviation, hoping to inspire our young men and women to pursue careers in the United States Navy and Marine Corps. The maneuvers you will see demonstrated here this afternoon are coordinated tactical techniques developed by Navy and Marine pilots both in peacetime training and actual combat. These maneuvers are neither stunts nor daring feats, but are refinements of basic techniques taught to every prospective naval aviator. Here at Andrews Air Force Base, we will demonstrate these maneuvers at very low altitude in traditional Blue Angel formation so that you may see and take pride in the precise fashion in which your Navy and Marine pilots are trained to fly. Now, direct your attention to the ramp before you. Observe the military manner in which the 6 demonstration pilots approach their aircraft. Leader of the Blue Angels from Greensburg, Pennsylvania, Commander George Dom. Flying Blue Angel number 2, the right wingman, and our Marine Corps representative from Rockingham, North Carolina, Major Scott Wedemeyer. Flying Blue Angel number 3, the left wingman, from Calabasas, California, Lieutenant Dave Sookie. The pilots and crew chiefs will now start the General Electric engines that power these FA-18s. The noise level will soon become too high for you to hear a description of the checks they will be performing. However, please note that each aircraft is carefully inspected by Blue Angel maintenance personnel prior to this afternoon's aerial demonstration. The Blue Angels fly the Boeing FA-18 Hornet, a multi-mission strike fighter, versions of which have been operational throughout the fleet since 1983. diamond pilots into the fingertip formation. In the fingertip, buoys number 4 thus carefully check their engine instruments and respond to Commander Tom with a thumbs up indicating they're ready to go. With a thumbs up from each of his wingmen, Commander Tom will call for the selection of afterburner and the Blue Angel diamond will be rolling. Accelerating to 150 miles per hour, he will pull back on the stick, flying the formation into the air. Immediately after liftoff, Lieutenant Dunleavy will call for the landing gear and flaps to come up, and they'll commence the Diamond Half Cuban 8 on takeoff. Comes on as Commander Tom calls for the deselection of afterburner by the 4 diamond pilots. Rolling toward the horizon, Commander Tom rolls the formation 180 degrees back to the upright position.
Yeah, but I never got confirmation. They're going to go in.
They're just one. Yeah, what's the location about being going to be after the blue versus the power or the middle line?
That's what I told them. So I called it in.
Accelerate to 170 miles per hour and climb to an altitude of 50 feet. He will then roll his aircraft 360 degrees with the landing gear extended. The 30 roll on takeoff. Going vertically, he climbs to an altitude of 4,000 feet. You get a plan-form view of the tight Blue Angel diamond. Our 2 solo pilots are approaching. Dirty Lou. gravity. Bearing line to establish a right echelon formation. Altitude is 7,000 feet. The power is eased as the aircraft round up the backside of this looping maneuver. Flight line in separate directions. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel vertical brake. To demonstrate the tactical pitch rate of these FA-18s. Crossing over center point, they will execute a maximum performance climb with a split-S reversal. At less than 120 miles per hour, the state-of-the-art flight controls provide slow-speed handling second to none. Passing center point, both pilots will select full afterburner, commanding 32,000 pounds of thrust, to demonstrate the additional climb and acceleration capability of the F-18. From the right, the section high up the pass. Over the top, you get a plan form view of the Blue Angel Delta Formation. Rolling out on final, the solos make one last check of the crosswind, one last line of correction, and adjust their power to maintain the optimum rate of descent for the proper touchdown.
Piloto táctico de O2. Qué hijo de puta. Mierda. El autóctono. Estamos hablando de 38 ya. Uy, el relevo.